Hey up guys! So today on the channel I want to discuss an animated short which is one of the 10 Oscars shortlist selection. It's called If Anything Happens, I Love You, and it's co-written and directed by Will McCormick and Michael Govia. Typically when it comes to Best Animated Short at the Oscars, the Academy more often than not goes with whatever Pixar short has made it into the category that year, which is understandable because, well, for one thing, Pixar are Pixar, they have name brand recognition. They produce absolutely beautiful shorts as well. I'm not discounting their artistry or their ability to make short, beautiful stories, but also they tend to be a little bit more accessible, the Pixar films, because they usually get played before whatever Pixar feature film is up for Best Animated Feature that year. So yeah, they're a little bit more seen. They're a little bit more fresh in the Academy's mind when they come to make their votes. But I don't know. I think this 12-minute Netflix entry about grief could give Pixar a run for their money this year. Pixar actually have 2 animated shorts in the shortlist for Best Short Animation. Burrow and Out. I've seen Out, I loved it. I think it's a wonderful little short. It's the first LGBTQ Pixar short we've ever had, so it really is a stepping stone, and it really was well received, and it meant a lot to so many LGBTQ people out there, so there is a chance that could win. I haven't seen Burrow yet. It's on my list, and you'll probably get a review for it sometime in the next few weeks, but yeah, I could see them going with Out because it's positively representing LGBTQ plus relationships, and it's Pixar. But there's just something about If Anything Happens, I Love You that I think will resonate even more with the Academy, because as much as it's wonderful seeing LGBTQ plus representation, what this animated short addresses is so much more powerful and urgent, and it addresses some heavy issues that you don't often see in animated shorts and are quite adult as well, dealing with pain, grief, loss, bereavement. It's all very adult themes, and there's something else in this animated short which I don't want to tell you specifically because I wouldn't want to deflate the impact of actually watching this short for yourself, because this short really, really moved me. I was so touched by it. I wept, and I think this really could be the one to win Best Animated Short this year. Like I was just saying before, this animated short deals with some rather topical and heavy issues, but I would say the main thing that it addresses is grief, and more specifically, the loss of a child. The film opens on a shot of a husband and wife on opposite ends of a dining room table. They're so close, and yet there's this chasm of grief in between them. You really do sense the numbness that they're feeling right now. There's not a drop of dialogue exchanged in this whole animated short, and yet you feel like you know these characters because the way it's animated is so expressionistic and evocative and raw. Oh my god, like I felt like I knew who these people were without ever hearing them speak. That's how powerful this animation is. All of their emotions are beautifully conveyed, not only through their body language and facial expressions, but through the shadows that are projected on the wall and in the house, and the shadows are conveying just exactly how they're feeling. Loss, pain, despair, sadness, fear, and also positive things as well, when they're feeling hopeful and joyful. There's real artistry on display here. You feel everything that these characters feel. We watch as these 2 solemn characters try to cope, process their loss by getting on with life, but also have reminders of their daughter who was taken so tragically and so unfairly from them. This film is a stunning display of minimalist animation. Most of it's in black and white, apart from the odd splash of color every now and then to symbolize the loss of childhood innocence. The music choices are also inspired. The film opens with a very heartbreaking melodic piano number, and about halfway through, there's an original song by King Princess, which perfectly encapsulates the spirit of their child that they lost. But McCormack and Govia also know the power of silence. And when there's an absence of music, it really does let you sit in the sadness and their grief. You really do feel like all the world just falls away and all there is hurt. It's masterfully orchestrated. Every character gesture, every edit, it's all timed perfectly to the music. It's like visual poetry coming to life before your eyes. When it comes to its Oscars chances, as much as I love Pixar and Out, If Anything Happens, I Love You, it's so much more urgent and addresses issues that aren't spoken about enough. With Laura Dern being an executive producer on this film, who's also a board member of the Academy, I think this film is really going to get a push. It's going to have a lot of word of mouth hype, I think, because it really is so devastatingly effective that people are going to want to check it out and they're going to be moved by it. For me, this is what I would pick for animated short at the Oscars, and I think the Academy will pick it too. So that's where I would place my money on. So let's ask them 3 questions. Firstly, would I watch this again? Absolutely. This little animated short just reminded me of the power and the importance of animation. And it gets across so many powerful messages in such a visually stunning way. So yeah, I was very absorbed by it and I would definitely watch it again. Question 2, do I recommend it for you guys? 100%. Please give this a watch, guys. It's only 12 minutes long. You can watch it just before you go to bed, have a little weep and just be really moved by it. I highly recommend it. Please give it a watch. And question number 3, what score to give it out of 10? I don't have any flaws with this little short film. I honestly don't. So I'm just going to say it. If Anything Happens, I Love You gets a 10 out of 10. But as always, guys, it's just one bloke's opinion. Love to hear from you. What did you guys think of this little animated short? Maybe you have to say, let me know in the comment section down below. If you've enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. If you want more movie, TV, and Oscars related content, don't forget to click subscribe, and for all my social media links, they're in that video description down below. Thanks so much for watching, guys. For more things related to movies, TV, and popcorn culture, I'm Luke Hearfield, and I'll see you next time.